If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Here he is, Doug Ball.
Great coach. Coach, you just did a book, and it's a great book. If you haven't had a chance to read it yet, Coach Billick taking an inside look really at NFL football, and it's really about how the game should be played. In doing the book, Coach, I know you did a lot of research in it. What was the one thing that sort of stood out for you? What did you learn in doing the book? What was the most important thing that all of a sudden one day you were sitting there and went, oh, wow, this is, and I hate to put you on the spot for it, but I think it's a question that...
It's not an X and O thing, but I went in, and you all will be interested, because the big subject now is, right, are we going to have an uncapped system in 2010, and are we going to get locked out in 2011? I'm one that, the cap has differentiated the NFL from all the other clubs. Labor peace for what, 25 years or 20 years? It's always been assumed that the players thought that the cap would be their lever to get a new agreement, that if you don't give us a new contract, we're going to opt out of this one, there'll be no more salary cap. What shocked me the most in talking to owners, general managers, was across the board how comfortable ownership and general managers are with, you know what, we're not sure the cap's a good thing anymore. Really? Now, the reason being is this, and I question it, I'm not sure I believe it, but a lot of people don't realize the cap, if there's no ceiling, yeah, but if there's no ceiling, there's no floor. Right now, every team spends about 100, or the cap is $127 million per team. There's also a floor. You have to spend, I think it's $95 million, or there's penalties. Well, if you take away the ceiling, there's going to be some guys that make a ton of dough. But the rank and file, if a team is struggling, it's a small market team that says, you know what, we're not going to be that good that year this year, we're only going to spend $70 million on the cap. We're only going to spend $75 million on our players. Still a lot of money. You would think that would be enough. But the rank and file players are going to be hurt by this, and they're now beginning to realize that. So that was it's on the business side of it, not necessarily the football, but that one surprised me how many owners and general managers truly think the cap going away would be a good thing, and I think it will. I don't think an agreement's going to get done by March of 2010, so I think we're going to have an uncapped system.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.